Hello again. Well, this is my cooking day, I guess. I am going to microwave a couple of chicken breasts. I went online and Googled it, and they showed how to do it in a microwave. So I've already washed my chicken breasts. It's skinless, and I'm going to put them into this container, which is a microwave container. And I'm only going to do 2 at a time. I'm going to pre-cook these because I'll be traveling, and this way I'll have them to eat on my journey, so I don't have to stop and spend money at stores and fast foods that I really don't like to do anyway. So here's my chicken breast. This is what I used. I sprayed my container, and I'm going to put a little bit of black and pepper on it, just to season. I'm going to wash my hands right now in my sink, my fairly new sink that leaks. So I will have to take care of it when I get to a Home Depot or Lowe's to purchase some foam to seal it, because the gentleman that did it for me did not do it correctly. So I'm going to cover it, and this cover has a steamer on it. It's a great little microwave. I use it for everything, even doing bacon in my microwave, because I don't have an oven, and I don't like to do it in my toaster oven because it makes such a mess. So they said on the YouTube to put it in for approximately 6 minutes, and it should be done. A high temperature. And let's see, power, 9 minutes. Well, let's see. Nope, that was the wrong one. I really don't know how to run this stupid thing. So let's give it time to do that. They said that on the channel that I watched, that you can take it and put a little pepper and salt on it. Because I feed it to my dog as well, I try not to put any seasoning on it, but I will put some blackened on part of it, and that way I'll have it and she won't have to have it. But yeah, so I thought that it would be a great idea to do that and see how it comes out. They said it will come out perfect. And I didn't want to boil it, and I didn't want to cook it outside because it still is raining here in Texas. I am in northern Texas, thank God, and everything's good up here. Now, I can't say that for the southern part of Texas that has been devastated with the flooding and the floodwaters and the loss of lives. And as I said, let's all pray for the families that have lost their family and those that don't know yet. So anyways, let's bless them and send them as much love and blessings as we can. Anyway, so Riley's here. I got an itchy nose. I want to show you Miss Riley. Did you hear your name? Did you hear your name? Yes. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be taking to Goodwill, all ready to go. I just need to find a Goodwill on my travels, because I don't want to go way off the beaten track to get to one, but I do want to find one. And with that being said, I just need to. Anyway, that's my story. So I've got some time left, and I don't know if I told you this, but I did name my RV. I named it right after I started. A dear friend of mine, and she's my groomer that takes care of Riley, that took care of Kringle when Kringle was alive. Her name is Dee, and she is an incredible groomer, probably one of the best that I know. And she's been doing Riley since Riley was a puppy, and she did Kringle for as long as I moved to North Fort Myers from Cape Coral. So anyway, itchy nose. So anyways, like I was saying, that yeah, so she gave me a beautiful card, and in it was a great poem about Dreamer. And I thought that hit home so much, and I really truly believe that I am a dreamer. And big, small, indifferent, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that I'm not going to let all the trials and tribulations that have come against me. I mean, like, I broke my bridge when I was visiting my friend Susan over on the east coast of Florida. Found a dentist up by where my son lived in Ocala that just ripped me off. I mean, but anyways, it is what it is. But those are the trials and tribulations of being on the road and not having a dentist that you can go to that you trust. And so hopefully I will find a dentist that, that can put a permanent bridge in like I had, And luckily for me, I had a root canal done on it. And the root canal is what saved me from being in a lot of pain. Well, anyways, my chicken is cooking. Supposedly got 4 minutes to go. Let's see what it turns out. So I do have a thermometer that I will put in it, and it did say, to check it to make sure for chicken. I think it was 160 something, but I can look it up to make sure. So, I mean, I don't like to eat raw chicken or chicken that's not cooked all the way, but I like it nice and tender too. I don't want it to be dried out. And she said that it will not dry out, so we will see. I've got 2 more to go, and if they are dried out, I definitely won't use the same recipe. I'll find another recipe. So I figure if I have to stay here in northern Texas for another couple of days, I really like the campground that I'm at, and it's nice, it's quiet, it's clean. I've got a beautiful view of the lake every day. I haven't seen much of the sun, and I haven't seen sunrises or sunsets, but maybe one day before I leave I'll get to see a sunset and a sunrise. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Yeah. So 3 minutes and we'll find out how that chicken come out. But I went on to microwave chicken, and I found this recipe. There was a lot of recipes, but they all want you to put a lot of seasoning on it. And because I feed it to Riley, I don't want anything on my food that she can't have. I can always add it to my food later on. I don't add salt, but I do like sometimes like blackened pepper and, a little things like that. But other than that, it's okay. It's okay. We'll see. So, 2.5 minutes ago, countdown, right? So, and like I've always said on my channel, that if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you, excuse me, an itch, kiss, kiss, kiss. It's my hair, I think. I need to cut it. I need to have it all cut. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I would love it if you do. And if you don't, that's okay. But if I get monetized, it would certainly help me financially. So, anyway, I'm checking it out. And the winds have been very, very high here. I did put some cardboard in the fireplace, and I want to try and light it tonight. Yeah, there must be a hair on my face somewhere. That's what happens when you have long hair. It gets everywhere. Oh, I think I might have told you in one of my other videos, Riley had 2 ticks on her. One the first day we got here, and it was just crawling on the outside of her hair. She has hair. She doesn't have fur. And I was able to remove it. And she was 8 days from having her revolution put on, and it said on YouTube not to do it too soon, so I didn't. And then last night she had one burrowed right into her tummy. I didn't see it until this morning. God, that could have been crawling on me. But anyways, it burrowed into her stomach, and I was able to get it out with tweezers, and they said to get rubbing alcohol. I didn't have rubbing alcohol. I thought I did, but I don't. So, and tweezers, so I saturated it really, really well in my tweezers, and I was able to pull it out. But boy, I'll tell you, it was a little teeny tick, but that thing was strong. It was already burrowed into her tummy. So I got it out. I threw it down the toilet and flushed the toilet, and today I did go dump. So it's in the sewer somewhere. I don't think it's still alive. But anyways, so sorry about that, but my face itches. Was able to get the tick out. I cleaned up her wound, and it had a big hole in it for a little teeny itsy bitsy tick. So every time she goes out, I take her and I go through her with her combs. She has a few combs. She doesn't like it much, and they have these little prickers. They're like birds. I mean, everywhere. I had them in Florida too. But because they just mowed the lawns here, there's like so many. When she comes in, she must have 20 of them on her paws. So it's an ordeal to get them off without her crying, and she tries to get them out, with her teeth. But anyways, that's the story about Riley and her ticks and all of her little burrs on her. So let's see. It looks like my chicken might be ready. Let's go look. Let's go see if I can put this back where it was, up on the shelf where my coffee pots go. But I did move my coffee pots so that I could make this video. So let's see. Let's see how this looks now. Also, I don't have any sharp knives. I don't like knives. I don't have any. I do have a protector knife, one that if anyone intruder came in, let me get here's my pot holders. These are my pot holders that my granddaughter made me when I think she was in nursery school. I'm not sure. But this is very hot, very steamy. And so let's see. Let's see. I don't want to get my pot holders wet. But of course I can always wash them. They look pretty good. They say to let it sit for a little while. Oh, this red line in here. I don't know. I had someone that was a handyman build me a shelf that didn't turn out so well. And there's no way to keep it up, even though he put a support underneath it, because I took out a whole cabinet, a corner cabinet. So he put this string up, and it's around a screw, and this is what you see. Ding, ding, ding. And it is pretty sturdy, and it has held up so far, but who knows? So let's see. Let me get. Now, this is the only sharp knife I have. Where shall I cut? Looks pretty nice. Can you see that? Oh, it's hot. Can you see that? It looks pretty good. Let's taste it. And if it's good, I'll keep some out. This knife isn't sharp. This is my Pampered Chef. I probably had this 30 years. And it's still sharp. I do sharpen it though. It's okay. It is tender. So, I definitely would cook up the other two and put some seasoning on it for me. And this way I can cut this up and make a nice salad, put it on my salad. I've got some nice Caesar salad mix, so maybe I'll have that for dinner tonight. And the other one I'll cook up so I'll have it on my journey. Thank you for watching. Again, thumbs up and subscribe, and have a wonderful and blessed evening, and I'll catch you the next time.